What's up guys, it's Amelia. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you all of my absolute favorite beauty products from the month of September. I totally skipped over August because I really didn't have anything to show you, but this month I have a few things that are going to be like staples in my life for literally ever. So if you guys want to see my absolute favorite skincare, makeup, hair care, etc, that I have been loving for the month of September, then just keep watching. I think I'd just like to start off with hair care. Let's do that. Earlier this month, there was the Sephora VIB summer sale, and I did decide to pick a few things up, and this honestly was probably one of the best things that I picked up. This is from AQUIS. I believe it's called their Lisse Luxe hair towel, and it's literally just a towel for your hair. I spent a really long time hemming and hawing over this because it's $30 for a towel that dries your hair. If you have super long hair like me that takes forever to dry, this is a game changer. It literally cuts my hair dry time in half, which is like so incredibly insane. And honestly, I've been noticing that my hair feels a lot softer as well. I don't know why that is, like what miracle this has, but my hair genuinely feels softer. As for like flyaways, like you can see I have some right here. I feel like it hasn't really done much for like flyaways, but the overall softness and quickness it takes to dry my hair, that honestly I'm considering buying like 2 or 3 more. I love it so much. So totally worth it if you are kind of considering it. While we're kind of on like tools, I also wanted to show you this right here. This is from SHISEIDO. It is their facial cottons. Now I used to just use these Target up and up cotton rounds. However, I've noticed within the past year they've gotten a lot worse in quality. At least that's how I see it, because lately I've been taking them out of the package and they're like already like kind of coming apart, and sometimes I've noticed they have like hard bits in them. I don't know what it is, so I kind of was looking for a new cotton round. Now I heard about these a long time ago, but I just completely forgot about them, and then one of my viewers brought it up and they're like, yeah, I totally purchased this during the Sephora sale. And I was like, well, why didn't I do that? But they are these cotton squares right here. You can totally cut it in half since they are a little bit pricier than your average drugstore cotton square. But you guys, these are the softest things to ever put on your face. Like, it feels so incredibly good. I feel like it's actually made a difference in my skin. I think that's like more of a placebo effect. But the thing I love most about these is that it does not leave any cotton residue on your face, like none whatsoever. You know, sometimes you like applying moisturizer and you're like, oh, there's cotton right here, and you have to like brush it off. Not with these. These are seriously one of those things where you just have to splurge on because it is 1,000 times worth it. So definitely recommend. Thank you to the viewer who reminded me of these because they're so amazing. We're just gonna move right on to skincare. So another thing I picked up at the Sephora sale was this Bite Beauty Agave Lip Balm. Now I had their lip mask and I absolutely love their lip mask, but people kept saying that their lip balm was like so good, and I'm like, I already have their lip mask, like how much better can it be than their lip mask? But guys, this product right here is so much better than their lip mask. I'm gonna be real, I love this so much. It is so incredibly hydrating. It smells so good. The way I think of it is it kind of smells like a funnel cake or an elephant ear that you would get at a fair or carnival. Now I know some people might not like applying like an elephant ear tasting kind of product to their lips all the time. I personally don't mind it, but it leaves my lips looking so soft and plump. They look just healthier overall, and it has like a really nice sheen to it, and it's not too sticky because sometimes lip balms can be a little too sticky, and the hydration lasts literally forever. Like I think I apply this like once a day and I'm like done. I might have to get another one just so I can keep one in my purse and then like one in my beauty room, because I always have to keep searching for it because I keep putting it at random places. The next thing I am so freaking excited to tell you guys is I finally found a cleanser that works for my skin. It has taken literally my entire life to find a cleanser that actually works for my face. As someone who has very sensitive skin, it is hard to find a cleanser that's not gonna break me out, not gonna give me rashes, and not gonna leave my skin super dry. This right here is a miracle worker. Let me tell you, this is the CeraVe Hydrating Cleanser, and it's for dry to normal skin. Fun fact about my skin, I have super oily skin, and even though it's super oily, any product that I apply that is targeted towards oily skin, my skin usually hates. I feel like it's mostly because a lot of products that are targeted for oily skin really are a little more harsher on your face, but since I have sensitive skin, harsh ingredients just don't work for me. So I think that's why I really like super hydrating products that are targeted towards like normal combination. But I have been using this for about 2 weeks now, and I've noticed a huge difference in my skin. Every time I wash my face, my skin literally looks like it's so happy and healthy. This does not leave one rash on my face. In fact, this doesn't even leave my face red. You know how sometimes you like massage stuff into your skin and your face is a little red? Not this, not this. Now, I only bought the travel size one because I was like, I don't know how like my skin's gonna react to it, but I need to pick up the full size because this is a miracle worker. I'm gonna throw something really random into the mix before I move on to makeup. This little here, it's a little sample size because I always like to get samples before I like purchase the full product. But this is a little fragrance right here. It is the Viktor and Rolf Midnight fragrance. Now, I think this is new, if I'm not mistaken. I really love the just original flower balm scent from Viktor and Rolf. A lot of people love that, but this midnight one, there is something about it I like a little more. I think it's less vanilla-y and more florally, if that makes sense. I think that's the best way I personally can describe it, but this is honestly such a beautiful fragrance to like transition into like the fall and just the cooler weather. It has like a slight crispness to it. I'm really not that great at like describing scents to people, so if you ever stop by Sephora, take a whiff of this because it smells so good. I've actually been choosing this over my favorite fragrances recently, and my favorites are usually the Atelier Cologne Clementine fragrance, as well as the Versace Bright Crystal fragrance. Those are my absolute favorites. Now moving on to makeup and makeup tools, I'm just gonna start off with the makeup tool. I only have one right here. I actually got this as an add-on for my Ipsy bag. If you guys want to see my very first impressions of this, I'm going to suggest that video up above and link it down below for you as well. I seriously got like amazing things in my Ipsy boxes, but this is a Fara brush. I love Fara brushes. I find myself using these brushes over pretty much all of my other eyeshadow brushes, which is crazy, and I literally got this like a week ago and I've been using it nonstop. It's like the first brush I reach for now, and this is their 3 mini taper blending brush. Personally, I love it because the handle is just so skinny and so sleek. I love this brush mostly because it's kind of small, but it's still really nice and fluffy. It is also slightly tapered. I honestly love using this for my crease in particular because you just take the product, you're able to get it exactly where you want it to go, and it blends out beautifully because of the fluffiness and the tapered. Plus, this brush is just so incredibly soft. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Moving on to makeup. I actually also got this product from the Sephora VIB sale, but this is the First Aid Beauty Hello Fab Bendy Avocado Concealer. I purchased this in the shade 2, which I personally think matches my exact skin tone. I was almost going to exchange it for a slightly lighter color, but I've really been loving just this one. I think I love it just for like an everyday use. You know how some days you just look like a little extra tired, but you don't want to like look all glammed up and stuff? Yeah, on those days I reach for this concealer. It's like so easy to blend out. I find it's not too full coverage. It gives a very nice natural coverage, and this shade in particular matches my skin tone very well, so it doesn't really look like I had that much makeup on. I'm going to be linking my Sephora try on haul video just so you guys can see my very first impression and me actually trying this product out. So suggesting that video up above, linking it down below because this was a really fun experience. Speaking of easy to blend, this right here has been my absolute favorite eyeshadow palette this month. I have been going into this palette like crazy. Literally, it's the one palette I think to reach for on a daily basis. This is from the Balm Cosmetics. It's In the Balm of Your Hands of Greatest Hits Volume 2. I think this is just like a collection of the Balm Cosmetics best eyeshadows, highlighters, bronzers, and blushes. So it's like an all over face palette pretty much. I honestly love these because these are just perfect everyday shades. They also have a couple dark shades for your eyes, so you can really like darken up the look and create like a really nice nighttime look with it. My favorite thing about this palette in particular is how easy the shadows are able to blend. The shadows also build super beautifully, give a perfect amount of pigment. All of the colors go together really beautifully as well. I don't think I've ever created like a bad eye look with this at all, so would really recommend for beginners. Again, I'm going to suggest this video up above and link the video down below where I try this out for the very first time, and so you guys can see some swatches of this if you want to really look into this palette a little more. Then the last and final makeup product I have is this highlighter from the Ofra and Madison Miller collab. I was so incredibly excited when I heard Madison Miller was doing a collab with Ofra Cosmetics. If you guys don't know who Madison is, she is a beauty guru here on YouTube. I love watching her PR unboxings, and she's just like has a really nice personality. I really love her. And this highlighter in particular is so beautiful. I actually have it on right now. You can create like a really subtle glow with it, or you can just really add a beautiful fun pop of color. I'm just gonna put this right here and look at that highlighter. Oh my goodness, it is stunning. I've been using it like every single day for the past week and I can't get enough of it. I also love to put it on my eyes for that extra like factor to my eyes. This is my new favorite highlighter. Madison Miller did such an amazing job. I literally want to buy the rest of the products in the collection just because of this highlighter. And then the very last thing for my favorites that I want to mention, lately I've been really liking mentioning something that's like not beauty related. It's just like something I personally am really excited about. If you guys are new to my channel, just know that recently I've been really getting into podcasts, and I found 2 podcasts that I am totally obsessed with. If you guys love spooky, scary ghost stories or myths and legends, these 2 podcasts would be really, really fun for you. So the first one is the Astonishing Legends podcast. If you love diving into like old urban legends and myths and ghost stories and really want to go in depth to the story. Most recently, I listened to the Sally House parts. It's like a 3-part series, I believe. And I believe the episodes are like literally 2 or 3 hours long each. If you guys don't know the Sally House, it's supposed to be one of the most haunted houses with the most activity in it. These guys go in depth into detail. They want to know how this activity is happening. They go to experts. They go to scientists. They go to pretty much every professional that they possibly could to just like really decipher what is going on in that house. They do the same thing for like legends. I think they had like a huge Bigfoot series that I've yet to listen to. Another one I really liked was the Dyatlov Pass, which is like these hikers that went missing on these Russian mountains. When they were finally found, they were found in like a really weird kind of state. And so they go into detail of what actually they think happened. So that's a really good one if you like super in-depth, super long podcast. And then if you're not into the super long, in-depth, the detailed podcast, but you still want to hear some really fun ghost stories, I really recommend Jim Harold's Campfire podcast. That one's really, really good, where people call in and kind of just tell their ghost stories or stories of like weird things that they've seen. And it's super interesting. You get a bunch of stories like in one podcast. I believe the podcast like is about like 30 minutes to an hour long each. I can't really remember exactly. So if you just love hearing stories but don't want to like go too in depth to them, I highly recommend the Campfire one. But if you want to like know everything about all these ghost stories and urban legends, I highly recommend the Astonishing Legends podcast. All right guys, so those are all of my absolute favorites from the month of September. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up. It really, really does help support my channel. And let me know down in the comments below some entertainment you've been loving for the month of September, whether it be like a book or a movie or a podcast, music. Let me know down in the comments below. Also, if you're new to my channel, hi, I'm Emelia. If you guys want to see more beauty tutorials and reviews and just fun videos like this, please subscribe to my channel by hitting the red subscribe button that is right down below. Also, don't forget to hit the little notification bell that is right next to the subscribe button. This way, you guys will get notified every Tuesday and Friday when I upload a brand new video. I hope you guys have a beautiful rest of your day, and I will see you next time.